Family. It's your sister Jay with another segment of Country Living in the City. Well, I was cooking potatoes yesterday and I noticed that some of my potatoes had started to sprout. They started budding again. So instead of wasting them, I cut the portion of the potato I could use and ate that part. But I cut them so I could dry them out, and I'm going to plant them. I wasn't planning on having more potatoes this year, but since they're telling me to plant them because they have the eyes on them, as you see, I believe because I didn't turn the air on when I was out of town, my potatoes got too warm and they decided all of them didn't sprout, but these did. So I cut them in half or cut portions of them out, and then I let them dry out a few days. See, they're dry enough to put in the ground now. So I'm going to plant them in potato bags like I showed you in the previous video. And it has been raining for 4 days here in Ohio, off and on. It's been a wet mess back there, so it's been very hard to do videos outside, but I have a lot of progress going on, and I'm trying to keep everything from getting waterlogged to death because it has literally rained for 4 days. So I figured I would do a video on the inside. So that's my quick lessons on potatoes. If they start sprouting and you don't know what to do with them, cut them in half, let them dry out for 1 to 2 days. Once they get a little like that on the bottom, and then you put them in the soil and you'll have potatoes. These are Idaho, so I'll have a lot more Idahos this year. Um, well, that's all I have for the potatoes. Shalom. Shalom, family. I just wanted to do a quick a tutorial on how to start the germination of grape seeds. My grandson was flabbergasted that grapes had seeds. So, because the food industry has made it possible that all the grapes that are being sold, most in grocery stores now, are seedless, which doesn't give you the opportunity to harvest seeds out of grapes. So you're planting them from year to year. But I have searched many stores and many markets, and I finally found the red globe grapes, and these are seeds. They have seeds in them. Now, and this is what the seed looks like. Let me see. Put it in my hand so you can see. So, grape seeds are hard to germinate because it takes them about 15 to 20 days to actually start germinating. But I learned a technique from a grandmother a long time ago about how to germinate them. And she said, you take the seed and you take a pair of scissors and you cut off, you see that tip? Okay, that's where the root comes out. And if you feel a grape seed, it's very hard, a very hard shell. So harder than most seeds you feel, but you cut that little tip off. Okay, so cut off the tip. And now I'm going to place it in a jar of water. Okay, and you set it in a dark place. In a couple days, you'll see sprouts coming out of those ends, and then it'll be time to put into some soil, some compost, which I got some compost ready for them, and I'm going to plant some grapes this year. I'm gonna try. This will be my first time doing grapes. I've seen grapes done many times, and you know, in the nurseries they sell that you know, those seedless grapevines and stuff that you can plant. But like I said, you got to plant them every year. There's no seeds there. Um, so that is my quick tutorial. You cut off the tip, and I'll show you what it looks like before I plant it in the ground. But that's all you do to help germinate seeds. Once they start to sprout, you put them in the ground, and I'll show you that process in a couple of days when they start to germinate. Well, that's all for now. Shalom.